Meanwhile, at an undisclosed location, the Beyond Corporation's Maxine Danger recruits new soldiers.
Hi, I'm Maxine Danger, and I want to destroy the X-Men, so I'm recruiting a bunch of prisoners who are evil and terrible and have done terrible maniacal things. And that's why I've come to you. Who are you again? Luigi Mangione.
It's Mangione.
Oh, Mangione. I'm sorry. I am a little flustered. It's just you're very attractive.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Oh my God, I'm choking on my own saliva. Oh my God. I can't believe you did anything wrong. What did you do again?
Nothing. I didn't do anything wrong.
Of course you didn't. I'm so sorry. I'm like a little girl all of a sudden.
That's okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, I want you to be on my team to destroy the X-Men.
That you want me to do to the X-Men?
Oh, actually, you're not going to do anything. You're just going to fuck me.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 375 of Comic Book Queers. I am your host, Brett, and with me, as always, is Evil Jeff.
Hi.
Hi, Evil Jeff, episode 375. If we were a dinner, it would be the perfect temperature at which to roast us.
Ooh, yum, yum.
That's my association with 375.
Yeah, 375 is that's a good roasting temperature.
It's a good
roasting. It depends, but if you're roasting vegetables, I like to go 400. Get a little
okay.
char.
Well, I typically do up to 425. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, enough about food. How are you doing?
I'm good. Look at your new studio.
Yeah, it's getting up there. I'm going to have new paintings and stuff like that. I need to figure out the lighting.
Yeah,
because there's too much. There's too much
nuclear holocaust happening outside your window.
Well, it's just like when we film during the daytime. There's just I need to get like a blackout thing because there's just too much. There's too much light. Too much light.
There's too much light in LA.
Can I tell you though? I've finally these ugly blinds. I basically decided
really
to put.
Horrible.
Well, they just come with I rent, and you can't really take them down. But I finally put curtains over them so I can like hide them.
Yeah, good.
And I measured and I measured and I measured and I put the curtains up.
No.
This much space at the bottom.
No.
It looks terrible.
Looks terrible.
And so I went and looked, and the next longer one out of stock. So then I would have to get the even longer one, and then have to pay a seamstress to hem them.
To cut and hem. No.
I'm telling you, it's like my own personal 9/11.
I know. I don't know how you're so strong.
Putting in curtains, I'm just telling you, it's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It's not for pussies. It's like life. It is not for pussies.
Oh my God! Speaking of pussies, not really.
Pussies, I don't know what we're talking about. We have so much to talk about. That Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer dropped, and it packed a wallop, I must say.
Especially with some like nakedy Tom Holland.
I really need to talk about it,
Yeah, what were you like? Were you turned on, or were you like...
These feelings...
And he was all like, and then she was all like, and then they were all like, and I was all like, what?
So yeah, our hot topic today is Spider-Man Brand New Day. A lot of fun Easter egg moments in this trailer. I'm showing an image from the trailer, which is an exact replica, shot for shot, of the Amazing Fantasy number 15 cover where Spider-Man debuted. You had a lot of cover recreations in this trailer. The scenes where he's fighting Boomerang, where he's fighting Tarantula in these kind of slow motion montage-y looking things. Those were all covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, as someone, I don't know, I didn't read a ton of Spider-Man comics, so I can tell there's a lot of Easter eggs that kind of just like went over my head.
There were a lot, and I think everything the Easter eggs are telling us is we're going to basic, pure Spider-Man, can't pay his rent, kind of depressed, 99 problems. We're going
MJ
to
doesn't
Spider-Man.
Remember who he is.
Homemade costume. It's the Spider-Man that the MCU fans have been clamoring for. It's the Spider-Man that we did not get with the little mini Tony Stark in his robo suit that has been running around for 10 years. This now truly does feel like Peter Parker at his quintessence.
Yes.
Here is a shot of me after watching the trailer 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's just covered in jizz.
Yeah, covered in jizz. My jaw hit the floor when they showed this shot of him hanging upside down shirtless. I got very horny and got very excited for the movie.
Oh, so hot.
But
so hot.
All these things, there's one big question looming over the trailer. And it wasn't about what we saw. It was about what we didn't see. And that is redhead sensation Sadie Sink.
Sadie Sink. Who could she be? Who is Sadie Sink?
There is a lot of speculation around Sadie Sink's character. Here's what we know. She appears in the movie. She's got a pretty pivotal role. She has signed on for 3 Marvel films, including Avengers Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all things we need to keep in mind. She's a damn good actress. And she is Kate Bush's daughter, I believe.
She is not Kate Bush's daughter. You shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Something like that.
She's the reason Kate Bush had a #1 hit.
She is. She is the moment. Sadie Sink. She really is the moment.
Take that, Millie Bobby Brown. That's what you get for hating gays. No,
that's right. Who was her stylist? The only time you see Sadie Sink, I believe, is when we see this hooded figure who seems to be gesturing in some way that seems to be connected to what I think was somebody body hopping, mind jumping.
But you know what it is a full ripoff of? Which I was like, did they do it on purpose or by accident? Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it's literally the same outfit that Stephanie Hsu was wearing when she was body hopping and was going like that.
Fun. Yeah.
It's like the exact same shot and the exact same outfit.
Listen, if it ain't broke, if it worked.
Yeah.
But so we do think this is Sadie Sink, but we don't know if that was her mind hopping. We don't know. We don't know anything.
Speaking of, wouldn't it be great if the Daniels did like a Marvel movie?
That would be pretty cool. They should do Secret Wars. All we know is that there's a lot of speculation and opinionating online about who Sadie Sink is, and everybody thinks they're right. People are talking to each other like they are dummies. They're like, "No, you idiot!
Hey, I know the ansser, and it's so obvious.
It's so obvious."
And then they say someone, and you're like, "It is not that person."
Insane. And you're like, "It's not fucking White Rabbit." Like, shut up. All right, so we're gonna go through the choices. And then everything we've seen online, and then we're going to just hash this out. We're going to debate. We're going to try to land on, through logic, who we think she is.
Sounds good.
All right. So I think this is probably the biggest theory right now. The biggest theory is that Sadie Sink will be used to bring the X-Men into the MCU. We would get a very early pre-Xavier Jean Grey.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a few things that are pointing to this, but, let's just go through the options. Yes. There is a lot of interdimensionality, multiversal things happening. There's also a lot of children of heroes happening in Avengers Doomsday, it seems. So it would be cool if Spider-Man met with, Rachel Summers.
Who could Jean Grey's daughter.
Interdimensional on the run from another dimension. Yeah, Jean Grey's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Could be that. There's a lot of other people who are like, you fools. They're not going to introduce X-Men in a half Sony movie, you idiots. They're going to keep it to Spider-Man stuff, you fucking morons. And if it's Spider-Man, there's only one redheaded Spider-Man character who isn't MJ in the comics. And that, you dummy, is Firestar. Angelica Jones.
Yes. But I feel now that we've seen some psychic stuff, I feel that's definitely not happening.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. These next ones, speaking of psychic stuff and fire, this next one's got them both. Because people think Typhoid Mary is a big option here. I would like to remind everyone that we've done Typhoid Mary in season 3 of Daredevil on Netflix. Was that Jessica Jones? One of them did Typhoid Mary. I think it was Daredevil.
No, it wasn't Jessica Jones. That's coming back soon.
She's going to be in Daredevil, which is dropping this week.
But none of that. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Nobody gives a shit about that. There's two others that I think are dark horses, two underdog theories that I'm
yes,
like,
and these are what I'm really excited
these
for.
Feel correct. The first one is obviously Sadie Sink is a redhead. So who else would she play than well-known redhead and con artist, Little Orphan Annie?
Yes, I think this might be it. I think she's like trapped as a mental patient because she thinks she's in a musical.
Yes.
And she's just like, but then in the end, she has Daddy Warbucks give her a war arsenal so that she can cause some chaos.
That's right. That's right. And then
I really want it to be Little Orphan Annie. I think that'll be the twist they wouldn't see coming.
Hold your horses, because this takes a few mental leaps, but it's there. The connection is there. Prominent country singer and bar owner Reba McEntire. My favorite theory.
That is, you know what? Because she's a single mom that works two jobs.
And who has it harder than Spider-Man? Reba McEntire. That's
Reba McEntire. That's
so.
Right.
Wait, follow me on this. So I still think they're going to introduce the X-Men via this movie, and I think it's going to be through Reba McEntire. Hear me out.
Yes.
So Reba McEntire, Sadie Sink is playing Reba McEntire's daughter. No, I'm sorry. Sadie Sink is playing Reba McEntire.
Yes, but as fancy.
But as fancy. No, Sadie Sink is playing Reba McEntire from Happy's Place. And where this picks up is Happy's Place has shut down and she's looking to open a new bar. And at the end of Spider-Man, she drives upstate and opens a bar called Harry's Hideaway. And that's how we get the X-Men.
And then, I personally, my money is just still on Little Orphan Annie.
Yeah, I definitely think it's Little Orphan Annie myself. Okay, but if it turns out it's not, who's your second guess?
I feel a lot of people are really going on Rachel Gray, but I just feel like go big or go home. Just make it Jean fucking Grey.
Like when people jump to things like it's this obscure character, it's that obscure character, I'm like, she signed on for 3 movies. When people are like, it's Rachel Summers, it's Typhoid Mary, I'm like, we're not jumping there. Like, we're not going to meet Rachel Summers before we meet Jean Grey. It's just not going to happen. We're not going to meet the Phoenix before we meet Jean Grey. Like,
and then also they know that people are going to speculate. Do you think they're really going to be like, hey guys, so clearly they're going to start speculating. What if the twist instead of Jean Grey, it's Rachel Grey / Rachel Summers? No one, people
will be like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I am fully convinced this is Jean Grey. And here's why. A lot of people are like, there's no fucking way they're going to introduce the X-Men in a Sony movie. And I'm like, why not? Like, what logic do you have other than a feeling? Why wouldn't they?
But here's the thing is, I will say this, it should be Firestar and they should have an Iceman. And that's how they introduce the X-Men. Because Iceman and Firestar are his sidekicks.
No. In an 80s cartoon once, you can't just have Iceman running around like, hi, I'm mutant superhero Iceman. We haven't done mutants yet.
How dare you? They haven't done mutants yet. Well, Jean Grey is in there.
But
you're okay with Jean Grey, but not Iceman? Homophobia.
No. You're missing.
That sounds like homophobia.
You're missing the point. You're talking about an ice slide superhero running around Iceman. I'm talking about Jean Grey, a young mutant who hasn't met Xavier yet, on the run after her best friend died in a car accident. But they both could be that as well. Iceman and Firestar could be that as well. They don't have to be their 80s like the exact 80s counterparts. I don't think that makes any sense. We're not setting up a decade of movies about Spider-Man and his amazing friends. We're on the precipice of setting up decades of movies about the X-Men.
Yes, but guess who was one of the first X-Men? Iceman. And Firestar can drop dead.
This doesn't check out. Listen, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not. You're acting like I'm saying something insane. You just don't like it. You're saying something illogical is what you're saying.
It's just as logical as it being Jean Grey.
No, it isn't.
How?
You're going to have Angelica Jones show up in Avengers Secret Wars. You're going to have Sadie Sink sign on 3 movies to play Firestar.
Yeah, and then she dies. No, I'm not saying that's what's happening. I think it's Jean Grey.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying what it is. I'm saying what they should have done. I would have preferred if they did that instead of Jean Grey.
I don't know. I think
because Jean Grey just doesn't have a connection to Spider-Man, so it's weird.
Yeah, but this is so what? This is a movie about mutation.
So what? Who cares? So what?
So what? No, I mean, listen, this is a mutant girl scared running around Marvel Manhattan, and then Spider-Man is swinging around. They're going to bump into each other. Oh yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They're connected by being Marvel characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm convinced it's Jean. And I'm convinced
I think it's going to be
get an Xavier post-credit scene.
Who will be Xavier?
Did you hear about this voice? Peter David?
No.
The voice in the trailer, the one that's talking about how the life cycle of a spider. Spiders have 3 life cycles, that narration.
No.
People are identifying, not Peter David. Oh my God. Keith David. People are saying,
oh, okay. I was like, Peter David, the guy who wrote X Factor?
Yeah. Whoops. Keith David. And they're saying is that Xavier? No. Xavier's not going to be an expert on spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be Tombstone.
All right. Okay. Well, Spider-Man, looking for it. When does it come out?
July 26th.
Not that far away.
When's Avengers Endgame? I mean, Avengers Doomsday.
Is that after? Is that November?
They moved it. December 18th, 2026. So brand new days before.
Buckle up, bitches.
Oh, God. July 31st, 2026.
Love it.
Also, did you see that shot of him fighting the Hand? Do you think that there's going to be other heroes spliced in there?
Who knows? I mean, that's the thing is when it's the Hand, a lot of people show up with the Hand. But I mean, the Hand is also a lot of like Daredevil and like Elektra and like stuff like that. So that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Who's the lady? Is it Lady Viper? Who's the girl in the green that's always with the Hand? And then the Silver Samurai?
Yep.
Those would be cool.
Yeah, Silver Samurai we already did in Wolverine.
Right.
All right.
Great. Well, are we going into the X-Men? Or are we going into, what are we talking
Let's
about?
go into some, I just want to tell you about a movie I saw real quick.
Ooh, what was it?
What you watching? Is it me naked? No? Oh, fine.
It's Ready or Not, Here I Come.
I know.
Sequel
You guys,
to my favorite.
Brett jizzed over this first movie.
I
thought it was fine. I liked it, but Brett, you were like,
I love it.
So you were super psyched for this.
Yeah.
How did this live up? This has Sarah Michelle gellar. Oh, also R.I.P. Xander from Buffy passed away.
And also R.I.P. Buffy reboot.
And then Buffy reboot. I thought that maybe the Buffy reboot was canceled and then he took his own life because he's had substance abuse issues, but it turns out he just had a congenital heart defect.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
wow.
died of a heart attack in his sleep.
Oh my God. So
sad.
That is sad.
What did you think? Did this live up to it, or was it worse? Worse or better?
You know what? I walked out of the theater going, "Oh, sequels." You know what I mean? Like, it's good. It's good. It has some of that fun from the first one.
Does this take place like immediately after?
Immediately. So like the opening scene is the last scene of the last movie. And
Jesus Christ.
Like literally.
What a bad fucking day.
It sucks. Like you really feel for her, but they do introduce Catherine Newton as her surprise sister. So she's in the first one, she says, I have no family. And then you find out it's because her and her sister, who were like this, had a big falling out and haven't spoken in 7 years.
Ooh.
And so the sister happens upon her like as soon as she's out of the first thing. And then she and the sister get pulled into the second thing. I will say, like, there's a few like questionable choices. Like one thing that really took me out of this movie is there's an extended period of a man beating on a woman like for a very long time. And I was like, I don't like seeing this. And that like, it was like there was like heavy violence against women in this, like in a way that wasn't as fun. I'm sorry, as the first one.
Yeah.
It just was a little more like, okay, this is just gross. So there was that, and that kind of took me out of it. So that minus points for gratuitous violence against women. that served no purpose. I guess they were trying to say something about like how sadistic the rich are, because this very much is like, a satire about billionaires. And I think the thing that it made it not as fun as the first one is the first one's about a family. So like you've got the family bickering while they're all trying to hunt her down. This is more of like a group of strangers who are vying for power, left in the power vacuum by the last family. So it's all the other families who are part of this satanic thing, hunting them down. And it just, sequel. Doesn't have the magic of the first one.
Oh, it also
but it's still enjoyable.
Who's the actress that plays Domino in Daredevil?
Zazie Beetz. Oh, Domino. What? Domino? Daredevil?
Not in Daredevil. In Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool?
What's it? Deadpool. Sorry.
Zazie Beetz. She's my neighbor.
Zazie Beetz. She's in that movie with Patricia Arquette. That's also they're Satanists in a hotel, and then she has to survive. Yeah. And it seems very, very similar as well.
Yeah.
How was Sarah Michelle Gellar?
She's okay. So, babe, here's my thing. All right. So when I was in 5th grade, my sister and I would get ready to go to the bus every morning. And we would have like channel 11 WPAX on. And it would be like 6:37 in the morning. And there was a show
Swans Crossing.
Called Swans Crossing. And we would watch Swans Crossing and we would go nuts over Sydney, the villain Sydney, and how the actress was just the absolute worst actress on the planet. And we would make fun of how bad the actress was, even as little kids. That was our joke. Like, oh my God, you're acting so bad. You're like Sydney. So that was Sarah Michelle Gellar. So I have lived my whole life with the seed planted in me that Sarah Michelle Gellar is a terrible actress. And this movie does not disprove me. Sorry. That's why I never watched Buffy. Sorry.
You never watched Buffy?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, okay. All right. So you don't have that little reverence to Sarah Michelle.
I don't. I do, and I don't.
What about Cruel Intentions? She's fun in that.
She is fun in that. She's not a good actress in that.
Wow. Beat this girl while she's down. She finally has a movie out, and then her show gets canceled, and then her co-star dies. And then you're like, hey, by the way, you can't fucking act.
Sorry. Yeah, so I don't know. This was okay. I still recommend watching it. There's still fun moments. Elijah Wood is hilarious. Is great.
He's always great.
He's so sexy. Oh, he's so sexy in this.
Did you watch I Love LA?
A little bit.
Did you see the episode he's in where he plays himself?
No, but I'll watch it.
Really
if he's
funny.
In it. Yeah,
there's one where they go to a party and we're like, we think this is Elijah Wood's house, and then they like sneak upstairs and then he's just like sitting watching TV, and then he's like kind of crazy. Nice. Anyway, that's great. What else do we do? Is there anything else we're going to talk about? Oh,
we can talk about Drag Race.
The dreaded makeover challenge.
It is so dreaded. I really do hate the makeover challenge.
This is what's terrible. And RIP, because Jane Dont's, the person Jane Don't dressed up passed away, which is very sad. I don't want to know about these new people and their stories. And I think this is the thing, is that I know it needs to exist because this is the moment where you hear other people tell their stories, and it's either straight people learning, oh, look, being drag and being gay is okay, or it's other queer people telling their stories. Yeah.
It's Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
And it's needed. It's needed for the straight people that watch this. So I know it's necessary. I don't want to get rid of it. But for me, I am, I'm out and proud, and I don't need to hear these sob stories. And
you're subjected to like just lesser drag, the thing I hate about the makeover challenge is I hate seeing them come out and try to do the walk. It's so cringy. Yeah. It's like, Dancing with the Stars, where it's just like, I'd rather see a good person dance the cha-cha. I'd rather see, someone who
I don't need to see a real housewife dance the cha-cha bad.
Right. I don't need to be proud
if they could just do the Real Housewives, that would be amazing.
That would be fun.
I will say the main issue for the makeover challenge, the reason they have it towards the end, is clearly they're like, who do we want to get rid of? And Michelle Visage will just say they don't look like family resemblance. Right. Because literally you could dress up as twins And they'll be like amazing. But on another episode, they'll be like, the thing isn't to be the same person. It's supposed to be your sister.
100%.
And then the person, they'll like literally have a different color wig. And you're like, I don't see the family resemblance.
Right.
So you literally, they literally could just roll the dice and be like, and say whether you're good or bad. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That being said, like for me, Crystal Method did Bert and Ernie. And was in the top. And that easily could have been said, no, you're more like drag brothers or drag sisters or drag couple. So when Discord Adams did the kind of like Clueless, like there's the Clueless girl and then the goth version of it, that works for me.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't think anyone did bad.
Right.
Like nobody did bad. So then what are you going to go by?
I actually didn't love Juicy, and they raved about Juicy, and I was like, it's the same outfit, just in a different color. It's like, that's so simple.
But I mean, it was good. It was fine. But I did think Mikey, but I thought Jane Done's outfits were amazing.
Yeah.
And them saying because the dresses were different colors, they weren't drag family.
Right.
Like that's insane. They have the same wig.
Yeah.
So it is just, but I do think Mikey Meeks probably did the best, but it also helped that the person she got had done drag before. So it's kind of cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like, there was one where the Drag Race Philippines, they all had to do family members and one of them got their husband and the husband also did drag and was gorgeous. So then they're like, oh my God, you're amazing. And you're like, they already do this. This is unfair.
What's so weird, like at one point Michelle gestured to Mikey about like, it doesn't have to be so matchy. When she was critiquing someone else, she was like, it doesn't need to be matchy. And she pointed to Mikey. And so I thought that was kind of a minus points, like it was too matchy, but then they gave it to her.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back, Plain Jane, when Plain Jane did that, she literally the hot Vegas dancer, that you're gonna see soon.
Front row.
They literally had the exact same wig, exact same outfit. Yeah. And then she won. So it is just a thing where you just kind of have to roll with it, being like, oh, they're just gonna say some stuff, and because the thing that I wish that they would. Because you can't really critique how good the person is because these are just like people that aren't competing. So you can't be like, wow, your partner didn't walk well. Yeah, but that's not your fault. But then it's like, then maybe I wish they judged it more on the outfits. Like they spend too much judging it on whether or not it's a family resemblance. Yeah. I'd rather them just be like, are the outfits good? Like I'll personally, Nene Coco's, I didn't like the outfits.
Right.
But them being like, it's not family resemblance. I'm like, they're bugs.
They're bugs.
I think we got a family resemblance.
Yeah.
But the outfits are like hokey. They look like a kid's costume outfits,
like
not drag.
Them from Amazon. Yeah.
I mean, the makeup was really good. And I do think that's the thing is if you really look at Discord being put in the bottom, family resemblance, their mug, she painted her mug right on that cowboy's face. Like if you look at Discord's drag sister, it's her same face painted on there. And so I think, and there's no points given to that. In the end, Discord Adams never won. It's like,
it was her time.
It's like, you can't complain because you're like, this is what needs to happen. Sorry about it. Sorry.
So you know who our 4 finalists are going to be, right?
I know. I mean, I don't know who wins, but I know everything else.
Oh God.
Are you scared?
Right. Yeah, I just don't want Nene to get eliminated, but I think Nene's going to shine in the what I would imagine the interview is next, the vulnerability challenge. I'd imagine she's going to have a little moment.
What do you who are you rooting for?
Mikey.
I think it's weird because I was like from the beginning, Jane don't. And Mikey, there's a charisma.
Yeah.
Not that Jane doesn't have charisma, but there's this kind of likability that Mikey has where you're just like.
I think like Mikey, I just like it. Mikey is making more.
I likey Mikey.
She was invited onto Drew Barrymore. She's making more of a impact.
Yeah. And she just seems fun,
She's more versatile. Yeah, Jane is a little too...
Jane Doan is a little grumpy. Yeah. Which is fine. I'm grumpy. It's like nothing against her.
I deserve this. It's and I think she is... but it's hard. Like if you're winning that much and you're always in the top, it's hard to not get ahead about things, It's hard to stay humble. It's hard to stay humble when you're fucking slaying all and you
the
shouldn't
time.
stay humble necessarily. But
then I guess she was in the bottom.
Yeah, she was like bottom 3 and then.
But I mean, whatever. She? I mean, whatever.
Right, exactly.
But we're coming in on. We're getting down to the wire. There's not a lot left.
Not a lot left.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that's it for drag. Shall we move on to the other chamber of our heart, the X-Men?
Yes, please.
Oh,
I want to talk about
not just
them.
X-Men. All right. Let's go.
It's mutants with powers, Omega for hours. Bitch, let's read some X-Men.
All right, we've got a few books.
I want to X you up, Brett.
I want to X you up, baby.
This was a rarity for me this week.
What? Because you liked him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These were both good books, which just never happens.
Well, let's talk.
I mean, there's only 2 of the X-Men books.
Well, I have this first.
Oh, Moonstar. Okay, well, never mind.
Moonstar from 2 weeks ago. Oh, you didn't like this? I liked this. I liked this.
I just don't care. I think it's written fine, but I just don't care about that cult place. I don't care. You
told me that cult place was about that, but one thing I did like is like it wasn't like her in the headquarters. It wasn't her ingrained.
Yeah, they're out.
It was just like the two people from it who now have nowhere to go.
And then there's one
and one of them died. Yeah. And the other one is hello, enemies to lovers. Can we do this?
Oh, do you think they're gonna hook up?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah. I do, but I also just thought it was a really well told Danny Moonstar story.
It's fine.
I liked it. I liked that one of the soldiers had to. Well, I liked that she went to her parents' house. You never got to see the Moonstars before. They're fun. I love the mom.
But it's also interesting where, and I guess I'm not reading the other comics, that no one remembers what Asgard is.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
So apparently that's something that's happened in the other comics.
In Thor. Yeah.
She's like, I was a Valkyrie. And they're like, oh, you. They're like, where'd you get that big horse, that Pegasus? I used to be a Valkyrie. Whatever.
It is
so
fun.
That's weird.
And then I like that the reason that sword that they were protecting fell in the wrong hands was because it was an Asgardian sword and they totally forgot about it. And then somebody stole it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But it's it is fine. There's just other stories I wish it would have more been about.
I agree. I do like that it's pulling in different. Yeah.
Especially with a lot of the schlock we're doing.
Yeah, and it's a good character to put a spotlight on. Like she's long overdue her time. All right, let's talk about the other solo book, Cyclops. Fantastic.
Also, introducing a new character that's like interesting.
She's fun, May.
Mean deer hoof girl.
Yeah.
Which I guess is that kind of what's her nuts? What's
Nature Girl?
What's Nature Girl? Doesn't she have deer feet?
Yeah.
But anyway, she's like fun and interesting, and I like where she's just like, I'm not a fucking X-Men. Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
And then later on, she like saves her, and he's like, all right, we're doing this. That's an order. And she's like, all right. Order. Like, it's like, yeah. There's just, and this is the thing, and I'm going to go with this with the next one. so many of these comics, they're thinking of this great idea. And I will say, I'm in the weeds in the comedy world in LA. There's the UCB comedy writing, and then there's Groundlings comedy writing. And UCB is all premise. What's the premise? What's the idea? What's the premise? And Groundlings is always like, what's a fun character? Who are the people? And I feel these two comics, they're developing interesting characters and putting them in very basic situations.
Very
the
simple.
Reavers.
Yes.
And the other one, it's almost like an arcade. Like Mad Danger Room. These are simple, but that's what we want, because all we want to see is the simple, fun fighting with these complex relationships.
Yeah, it allows.
We have
the
Daniel
simplicity.
Pierce, the Reavers, and Cyclops. Cyclops without his visor. Can Cyclops beat the Reavers without a visor? There's the pitch. It's the elevator pitch. It's great.
It's easy. I also love that you get opportunities like Cyclops saying, like, we've never heard anyone describe Donald Pierce. We've never heard anyone describe Donald Pierce like through their eyes. And when Scott was like, always looks like he's got a face on ready to speak to the manager, like, that's a fun way of seeing how Scott sees Donald Pierce.
Yeah.
Seeing another character through another character's eyes is something I wish we had seen more of. We see more.
It's fun. And even this with the new Reavers, where Donald Pierce is crazy, and if you fail once, he like murders you.
And they murder each other.
And then they're murdering each other. So they're all just keep battling each other. And that's adding to the intrigue of it too.
Yeah, the villains.
Where because then you don't know which villain is going to take a. It's just a very smart thing. But that's the one thing. And he did say, my little pocket glasses fell out. They must be by the Quinjet. So I was like,
so we have that. Yeah.
Because I was like, he always carries some in his pocket, and they addressed it. So this person knows what they're talking about, and the art is fun, and I like it.
He's great. It really makes you understand what a great character he is, because he cares about the girl, but at the same time, he's like, that's an order, stupid.
Because he's kind of like, I'm going to fucking rescue all of your fucking friends. Like, fucking just listen to me, bitch. You think I'm not going to rescue your friends? All right. What do we got next?
I love what she was like, you're doing great and he's like, I've trained incessantly for every scenario. And believe me, wandering around the woods blind was at the top of my list.
And he is the person being like, hey, I might lose my visor for a while after the battle with Storm. It's probably right after the battle with Storm where she took his visor. He's like, I need to learn to fucking win a fight if someone takes my visor away. We also have X-Men, which clearly I don't know if this happens before or after, because Cyclops is in this as well. I don't know. But we meet the new Maxine Danger, and I guess, is she working for 4K? She works for 4K, right?
Yeah. 3K.
3K, 4K. That's what's on my television. That's hilarious. Anyway, so Maxine Danger, she's very arcadey. She even has kind of the short hair and the white outfit, kind of like arcade. And she decided to assemble a team to take the X-Men down. But rather than go and find superheroes and superpowered people, she just goes and finds
like
psychopaths, psychopathic narcissist psychopaths in prison who just like to murder and kill.
Yeah.
And I like it where she shows you her recruiting them each in prison. And then it shows what they're doing in the plan. And then we see their plan, how it's foiling the X-Men. It's such a smart and clever, like, this was a very enjoyable read and a very well told story that I was like, at this point, I'm like gagged when I'm like, this is good. What's happening?
Yeah. I love a story where the team gets separated and picked off one by one.
Yeah.
And this is doing a great job of that.
I also really like that there's two guys that think they're Skrulls. And she's like, but you're not. And he's like, no, we are. We just can't change forms anymore. And so I'm like, wait, are they crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I am kind of fascinated by those two. I feel like at some point they are going to turn into Skrulls. And she'll just be like, I guess you were Skrulls after all, whatever.
Yeah.
But we basically have Magic, Juggernaut, and Cyclops go to rescue the sheriff, and then
Beast.
and then apparently and Beast, and it's a ship that was given the techno-organic virus. So there's a trap that's trapping them, and they were able to prevent magic from teleporting.
Yeah.
They then had the other guy is getting up anger and racism in the town to the point where they shoot Glob, knowing that Quentin Quire is going to go crazy on the people that did it, and that will make the relations even worse.
Right.
Then the other people, they separate Psylocke by trying to kill Greycrow and to get Zorn and Psylocke and Greycrow off the map. And then what was the other one? There was another one too, right?
I think that's it.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, it's fun. It was fun. I have nothing else to say about it. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
And the art is weird though. There's some where I'm like, oh, this is good. And then there was other panels where I'm like, don't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Such is the nature of the art.
Thank you, X-Men. X-Men and Uncanny X-Men.
Wait, I have a confession to make.
What?
I read a DC comic.
Oh no! I was going to, but I ran out of time. I tried to, but I didn't.
And I'm still going to talk about it because it's about a lesbians. Batwoman #1 by Greg Rucka.
Bat Leslie.
We love Bat Leslie. I actually do love Kate Kane.
Wait, it's Greg Rucka?
Yeah.
Did he write Batwoman before?
I think so.
Anyway, love him. He's great.
Yeah. So this is very much, it feels very basic Batwoman, but it picks up kind of en media res. I don't know if this is stuff we saw in a different story or what, but it opens with her in a mental institution, broken, like physically battered, bandaged, bruised, and she's talking to a therapist. And she keeps like screaming, like, we can't change anything. And then it's the story of what led her to that moment is told through flashbacks where she fought her sister Alice. And I think her sister died right when her sister was supposed to be the harbinger of a new dark side or like a new like anti-life takeover.
Did her sister Alice have powers, or was she just crazy? I
think she was just crazy.
Because she was in. Was that the first run that Alice was in?
Yeah. But she's got some connection to Darkseid, but then she died before she was supposed to do the thing in the fight with Batwoman. Died before she did the thing she was supposed to do, and so now the Darkseid people are grooming Batwoman to brainwash her and take over for Alice as this like harbinger of a new age of Darkseid.
So like Hereditary.
Yeah, exactly. It's Hereditary with Darkseid.
And Batwoman.
Yeah. And there's no naked people running around her house, but same idea.
Oh, I do want to read this. This looks fun.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. And she's like, she really is just one of my favorite DC characters to read. When she shows up, I'm happy.
Yeah. Is Renee Montoya still her girlfriend?
I don't know. I hope we find out in this book.
Because why isn't she helping her get out of the mental institution?
I know, right? I don't know. Who knows what happens with DC? You skip 2 weeks, all of a sudden it's a new universe. Who the hell knows?
I was talking with some people about that, where people hate that DC keep starting the universes over, and then other people were like, no, I think Marvel needs to start the universe over because it's too complicated. And so I don't know which is. I kind of waffle back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know if I hate the complicated. I do think though Marvel deserves a refresh of some kind.
Yeah, I agree, because there's a lot of things that have happened that made the X-Men worse. Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, well, I guess that's it, right?
That's it. That's all.
We did it.
We did it. Yay. Thank you so much for listening, watching, following along, reading the transcript.
Yeah, that's what they're all doing that.
Yeah.
This is amazing, guys.
Amazing.
Coming up soon, we're going to be together in Palm Springs recording together.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. Yeah. With Jeff's, your husband Jeff will be like walking around naked.
Yeah.
In the background.
No, he probably will actually.
Anyway, I am super jazzed for that.
Yeah.
And but meanwhile, I'm going to keep on reading these comics.
Me too.
And it's because I need to be as gay as I can be. Why is that,
Me
Brett?
too. Well, because when you read comics, well, then that makes you queer.
Queer. Pew,